Hi all, it's Nina with Passion Squared. Welcome to Q and Awesome, a place where I answer all the questions that you send me throughout the community. You can hashtag Q and Awesome, and you can ask me anything. So one of the most common questions I get asked is, it's actually a two-part question. How am I so fearless, and how do I deal with my anxiety? Well, let me tell you, I'm not fearless at all. I may appear to be fearless, but I think that's the trick. The trick is to turn that fear into energy, into creative fuel. And that's what I talk about a lot, is do it anyway. I think we're all afraid. And if we allow fear to paralyze us, we can't create awesome. So I just work on making a decision every single day to move towards those things I fear the most, because I know that's where the growth is. And it's a decision. It's a hard one, but it's a decision. The other one I get asked often is, how do I deal with my anxiety? Well, this has taken me a long time. And quite honestly, it's very much tied to how I deal with fear. It's staying very conscious of what is causing that anxiety and either moving away from that, whether it's a person, a space, an activity. If I'm overwhelmed, I'll take an hour out of my day, walk away from a situation completely, take a break, take a nap, take a walk. Any of those things to get our minds shifted from focusing on the anxiety. Because what happens is, the more we focus on the anxiety, the more anxious we get. And that can ultimately turn into a full-blown panic attack. And so that's really what I do on a daily basis. And then when I get anxious about certain situations, like an upcoming talk or presentation or workshop or a launch of something or whatever, I just work on using that anxiety as energy. And every second that I freak out, I stop, I pause, I breathe. I breathe. And I really think about what it is I'm trying to do. And I focus on the outcome. And is this worth the anxiety? A lot of times when I'm pushing myself, the answer is yes, it's worth it. If it's not worth the anxiety, then I move away from it and set boundaries, or decide to put something on my stop doing list. I think most importantly is I work constantly to stay present. A lot of our anxiety comes from looking in the future and looking in the past. And you know we have no control over either of those. And even though we know that, sometimes we think we have superpowers, and all of a sudden we're going to have control about what happens in the future. We don't. And so I was taught a long time ago to be where your feet are. And once I get back to that present moment, and whether it's taking a breath, walking away from the situation for a minute, taking a walk, taking a nap, meditating, which I don't do awesomely, but I know it helps. I actually have on my phone probably about 20 different meditation tapes that I use. So give that a try. And remember, we all have fear, and many of us have anxiety. But it's the choices, those second-by-second choices that we make, that can truly make the difference. And I will close this with gratitude. Gratitude always keeps me grounded. And when I'm getting nervous, I'm getting overwhelmed, I'm getting whatever, I take a step back and find something to be grateful for, because there's always something to be grateful for. Thank you so much for watching Q and Awesome. I can't wait to share next week. Tweet your questions to hashtag Q and Awesome and ask me anything. Have a beautiful day, you guys. Love you. Bye.